Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Supernatural Selection. I'm your host, Kevin the Bastard. With me this week is Mike the Skeptic. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm a hollow shell of a person.
Would you say you're a hollow sex doll of a person, Mike?
No, I'm a shell.
A shell. A shell or a shill?
A shell. I don't have anything to sell right now.
Okay. All right, that's fair. And we also have, of course, Mr. David Davis. David, how are you doing today, buddy?
Me want sleep.
Yeah, you got like a big week coming up, don't you?
Yeah, but it'll be worth it. But yeah, I just also my sleep schedule, like working from home, has just completely fucked my sleep schedule.
Oh yeah,
It'll do that.
Like just absolutely raw dogged it. So
oh wow, that's dirty.
Yep. It's gonna get dirtier this episode though.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh jeez.
Because man, we are back with Mr. Alex Chui, and I am really excited because like there's so much we didn't even touch. And I know like the last time we did Alex Chui, it seemed like we covered enough for a topic, and you left so much out.
I think it seems like the more we dig, the more I see, and we could probably do a whole web series about Alex Chui and have enough info for, hundreds of episodes.
I know that I at least have 2 more in the pipe.
Holy shit. I was going to say, I think we should just keep doing episodes on him until there's an investigation and he's arrested for something.
Well, we do have some updates, which I'll reveal as we go through. But, one thing I want to do is we keep trying to figure out names for this episode. So I just want to hear you guys pitch some names.
Well, I know somebody had recommended Alex to Electric Boogaloo, and I like it, but like the whole Electric Boogaloo thing has been co-opted, so
yep.
I was just gonna go with Alex Chew Harder.
I would say mine is all aboard the Alex train, choo choo.
Ooh.
Mine was Alex Chui 2, Choose Life, Choose Gorgeouspil. So we'll see which title goes up when the episode goes up.
I honestly kind of like the Train Spotting reference there.
Yep. So, yeah. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. I put this script together today in a frenzy, and it was. I've been rattled by this topic this week.
Look, the video I've been trying to watch is really shaking me to my core.
Oh yeah, man, it's real hardcore, dude.
I mean, I won't. We alluded to it a little earlier, but I won't give it away.
Yeah,
right
no,
here.
there's like so much more to talk about. And you know what? You're shaken by that. I just read today the stupidest thing I've ever read in the 12th Planet. Trying to do this Zechariah Sitchin episode, and I feel like Henry reading David Icke. This is my 4th attempt at this book.
just bouncing off that material, huh?
Motherfucker is defeating me. So let's go on with something a little more
light.
Yes, something that doesn't change the whole damn world.
Tastes great, but less filling.
Yes.
He's the what was that? Bud Light.
Yeah,
the Bud Light
of. Well, Alex Chui prefers things hollow.
Oh yeah, empty calories. No, not empty calories.
I think I wanted to, it's been a while since we've gone into the research thing and did a researched episode because of, shit that happened.
Yeah.
So I figured Alex Chui would be a nice way to kind of get us back in the groove here.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Alex got our groove back.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's going to be another title eventually, is how Alex got his groove back.
All right, so, when we had last left Alex Chui, we'd spent a fair amount of time discussing his immortality devices, but we also explored his life and beliefs a little bit.
I'm just really glad we're getting to chew the fat about this again.
Ooh, right away.
Yeah, man. Hey, you're in the driver's seat. I'm throwing the puns.
No, I welcome it. I welcome it.
Yeah.
So, I think this approach that we had last episode's a good one. So today, I'd like to talk about another one of his totally real and important inventions, the Gorgeouspil.
God damn it.
And we're also going to dive into some of the puzzling and sometimes terrifying beliefs and philosophy of Alex Chui.
Because, I just really hope this doesn't lead into, like, Lebensborn or something.
Oh no, that'll be episode 3.
Mike, what was that?
I was going to say, you both sound like you're, sneezing over there. Gorgeouspil,
Lebensborn.
Yeah.
So, before we move on, I want to point out that it seems his immortality rings are no longer available on Amazon.
What?
This includes the regular rings and the toe rings.
So, out of all the other garbage shit I can get on Amazon, I can't get immortality.
Nope.
Right. Now the items are still listed on the site with all of the reviews, but they are listed as currently unavailable, which could mean the stock has been sold out or Amazon has disabled sales of the ring. So what do we think happened here?
Man.
I mean, everything was hit with supply constraints due to the pandemic, so maybe he's just a victim of, international trade collapsing.
I thought about that too, but, like, how fucking hard is it to get rare earth magnets and washer fittings?
Kind of surprisingly hard.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard to get anything for a little while.
You know what this reminds me of, though, Mike? That horse lamp you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was.
What?
It was a full-size statue, like a life-size statue of a horse with a lamp coming out of the head.
Yeah.
And it was available on Amazon.
It's been on my Amazon gift wish list for like a decade.
I'm picturing it, and that seems delightful.
Yeah. It's all black, too.
Yeah, just picture Black Stallion, Black Beauty, with like a lamp sticking out of its head.
It was like $1,000. So nobody.
So it's like Black Beauty fucked the Pixar lamp.
Maybe.
Oh man, I'm just trying to picture that lamp jumping on the eye and just like blood everywhere.
All right. So before we move on, I do want to do a little bit of a content warning. I will be quoting some problematic language that Alex Chui uses, but this is for framing why his worldview is a problem.
Along with everything else.
All right, so gentlemen, let's talk about the Gorgeouspil.
Best name.
So before we dive in, I just want you to briefly check the website for the Gorgeouspil and give me your first impressions.
Yeah, Mike, have you got the doc open there? Can you open? Okay, I really want you to click on that link and go to this site.
Okay, first time I'm looking at it.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, you see the picture of Mr. Chui?
Yes.
All right, you see that really problematic emblem right underneath
Yeah,
him?
that looks like a Nazi eagle with a different crest. Sure.
Yeah, I love how the crest looks like the morph ball from Metroid.
Yeah, or it kind of looks like reminds me of the Isle of Man. Thing with
that's fair.
With the feet and the legs. But I like the to the left. There's like the mortar and pestle pharmacy thing, and the right there's the the
twin
doctor,
snakes with the
which I'm pretty sure Alex Chui is neither pharmacology nor doctorate.
Nope.
Certified at all.
Yeah, and you really are gonna want to scroll down and see the before and after pics.
Yeah. So I see 4 pictures of ladies.
Yes,
women.
These are 4 different women, if I'm not mistaken, right, David?
Yeah.
I don't know. So the 2 on the right.
You mean the left?
I mean left. No, the right. Not the left.
The two on the two
on the left.
Sorry.
Yeah. The top one definitely completely different from the other 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like the bottom one more than likely, but the 2 right ones, it could be the same person. There's no real difference. I mean, I don't see anything more, quote, gorgeous about either.
Yeah.
I just think it's 4 different women.
And the nose,
it looks like 4 different women.
The nose looks the same on the 2 on the right. They got kind of that, little round nose thing going.
Well, I just love that the one on the right has like Giga Karen here.
Yeah, and the blood.
Yeah,
because it's
picture taken on Halloween.
So he really had better pictures of this. Yeah. This really looks like he just like mined someone's like MySpace page for pictures because of how grainy they look. They're definitely not taken this decade.
Well, if you look at the middle one, like right at the bottom, there's actual like corruption in the digital file of the picture. So
now, one thing I want to point out is how Gorgeouspil is spelled.
Yeah, I keep seeing it and thinking it's saying Gorgeouspil.
I keep thinking it's Gorgeouspil.
Okay.
So, we're going to kind of run down this page. So, buckle up because this is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah, now, I appreciate what Alex assumes is pictorial proof of his claims. These are supposedly photos before and after of someone who has used Gorgeouspil. Again, I strongly feel that these are not the same woman across all 4 photos. I think all 4 of them are different women.
I kind of agree with you, but also it's hard to say because these are literally the worst pictures I've ever seen in my life.
Some of them are cropped and framed. And even if they were the same woman, there is still no... Okay, for argument's sake, say you could believe that these are all 4 pictures of the same woman. There's no real significant difference, like as far
in their attractiveness.
Yeah, I mean, one of them could have been, like just woke up, no makeup or something. Who knows?
Well, she's got a bed frame behind her.
Also, like that's the grainiest and most artifact image, so you can't really tell anything there.
It reminds me of the Game Boy camera.
It does.
It's like a color version of a Game Boy camera.
It's like Ted Turner got a hold of it.
Like someone took it with the first Sony Mavica.
Okay, here's the thing. The one on the left, the bottom one.
Yeah.
It looks like Kimberly from the Power Rangers went through a minor goth phase.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that kind of gets anybody else going, but there we are.
But yeah, there's this quote unquote proof is, even in his context, isn't proof.
No, but still.
So, Alex claims that the pill was invented in 2006 and that the ingredients are lemon peel, orange peel, turmeric, fenugreek, white pepper, black pepper, and ginseng.
Oh, kids, it's craft time.
So he went into his mother's cabinet and just grabbed a bunch of shit. And
I don't think his mother wants anything to do with him, so it'd have to be his cabinet. But
when he first
make this yourself
in 2006, when he first invented it, he was probably living at home because he's a single dude. You can't argue otherwise. He's
very very single
person, and no single man unless you're like Gordon fucking Ramsay. I mean, he's not single either, but would have lemon peel. I don't even know what the hell fenugreek is.
I don't know. Is it?
I mean, ginseng, white pepper, and black pepper, and turmeric, I can believe.
Sure, and the orange peel. Yeah,
maybe. But yeah, that's a lot of shit.
But what I want to point out here is that this sounds exactly like some of the snake oil shit that we had talked about the first episode.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Where it's just whatever you had in the wagon, you just chuck it into a pot, dish it out in bottles, and sell it to unsuspecting rubes.
No, absolutely. It's just like, root marm.
So what I love most here is that Alex Chui is a master of the upsell.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
And because in a big disclaimer, he reveals that the effects of Gorgeouspil only happen with the rings.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to look and feel better, you need to buy his rings.
And if you read it, the rings don't work as well without the pills. How convenient.
To have a genuine catch-22 here.
Oh, yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you have to have both sets to complete, the process.
Yeah, if you don't have them both, you can't be Voltron.
So the big issue, again, which we've seen time and time again with Alex Chui, is that Alex seems to be incredibly inconsistent with how his immortality devices work. So, he claims that his immortality rings can repair damaged cells in the body and are incredibly powerful. Mm-hmm. I remember this because Mike nearly had an aneurysm as we covered the science of the rings in the first episode.
Wait, I feel something coming on. It's happening again. We've been here before.
No, Mike, there's worse coming, buddy. No, you just don't have a fucking clue.
That's what the bourbon's for.
You lucky SOB.
So, however, Alex, by the creation of the Gorgeouspil, Alex suggests that his rings aren't as all-powerful as he claims. And I'm going to quote him directly here.
Oh, please do.
Quote, Gorgeouspil is actually a herbal compound which enhances the healing power of the immortality rings to the maximum level.
Over 9,000.
Yes.
If a certain part of the body is too severely injured or is handicapped, it could take forever to heal it up just by wearing the rings. That means if you are blind, you will constantly feel healing in the eyes if you wear the rings every night. But it might take you 50 or 100 years to heal up your eyes enough so that you can see again. But if you take Gorgeouspil before you sleep, the healing will be maximized to the highest level possible.
Okay.
But so these pills, they just won't make you pretty.
No.
They like fix every fucking thing.
Yes. Now,
so they're like fucking Jesus in a pill.
So
when combined with the rings.
Right. Now, here's the thing. What I'm getting here is that, the pills are Scientology, and the rings are, Dianetics.
So the rings, hook you and bring you in.
And Scientology takes all your money.
Then you got to buy the pills.
Yeah. And the other thing, this is a question, I really want to ask where it talks about the healing thing. And I was going to bring this up later, but, I really want to know right now, okay? Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? We're going to wait.
Okay.
I'll ask it later.
Well, I just want to think we can see. I just want to point out that I think we can all see here that this is the grifter's trade in action. It's just,
obviously.
The well dries with the rings to a degree.
Right.
So it's how do you keep it going?
I think it's more than a grifter. It's a huckster and a charlatan.
Well, yeah. I mean.
A real scoundrel, a real rapscallion.
I think we should start a GoFundMe to try to buy him a circus cart. To travel around the country in.
Can it be pulled by a mule?
Oh, God, yes. Why, this is my good little friend, Dustin.
Now, you'd be a fool if you didn't believe that Alex Chui had a ballsy-ass claim for what the maximum level of healing is.
Oh, boy.
Can it raise the dead?
I would not be surprised. But here we go. I'm going to quote him again. The healing enabled by Gorgeouspil is so strong that it can change the shape of your bone within a few days. This is really the fastest healing ever made possible. Nothing in the world can make your body heal this fast. And then in parentheses, normally it takes the rings or foot braces a few months or even a few years to change the shape of your bone. I mean, if it can change the shape of your bone within a few days, it is strong enough to do anything.
Can it erase my student loan debt?
Probably.
So I have a question here.
Okay.
So with the how powerful the rings and combined with the Gorgeouspil is,
it can do anything.
Yes, it can do anything. And I have a picture. I have the video still up of Alex Chui.
Uh-oh.
That motherfucker chooses to look like this?
It's still working?
No, it's supposed to happen within days.
Well, we don't know that he's taking the pills. He may be selling all the pills.
He's taking the pills.
What if he's selling them all, though?
No, he's taking them.
Oh, come on, Mike.
He's never going to, be without his supply.
Cut that beautiful man some slack.
No. Here's the thing. What he describes in this thing that I just quoted, this monstrosity that I just quoted, he literally is contradicting his earlier claims about the rings.
Yes.
Well, of course.
So it's like a issue of Justice League where they have to depower Superman. The rings were Superman, and they hit it with magic, so that way, like, the other Justice League has to step up or something like that.
So Aquaman can do something.
I think it's more like Dragon Ball, where they just keep upping the power.
Oh, so it's like
there you go. That's
Super Saiyan. Oh no, it's Frieza's dad. Okay.
Yeah, now he's just going to Alex Choo level 2.
All right, so we're going to get to the best part here. So, we're getting into the pseudoscience bullshit.
Yay!
Mike, Kevin, what do you remember the science of the immortality rings?
Fucking magnets, how do they work? Was it like cell realignment, Mike?
I mean,
wasn't it like...
I was blackout drunk at the time.
Okay,
no, I wasn't blackout drunk, but
I think it was like it like realigned your cells to magnetic north or something.
It was so quackery and terrible. I did not commit it to permanent knowledge.
David, was it a wizard?
So, I mean, technically, he probably is a wizard. I mean, he is the Lord of the Immortality Rings here.
Okay, that's true.
So,
and he does wear rings. Magic rings.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, basically he's equating like the principle of chi with magnetism and the idea that wearing the rings causes an electrical or magnetic current that cycles through your body, that basically flushes out your system and repairs cells.
Alex Chui needs a knighthood. That way he could be Lord of the Rings.
Oh, God.
So, we're going to get a bit into Alex's strange beliefs of appearances here.
This is very problematic.
We talked about this in the previous episode, too, where he has some, like, body hang-ups. We're going to get into that a little bit here. So, okay, I'm going to quote... this isn't even the most fucked up one, so we're okay here.
Yeah, can we just go ahead and say, gentle listener, there's going to be a lot of quotes in this one because, it's one thing to summarize, but to actually hear this man's stuff said out loud is quite another.
Yeah, straight from the immortal horse's mouth.
The immortal horse lamp that is Alex Chui.
Alright, so I'm going to quote him here now. Quote, If your face has a very good chi flow, your eyes should look pretty. But if your face has a weak chi flow, your eyes will look ugly. If your face has a weak chi flow, the shape of your face will also be strange and ugly. Weak chi flow is caused by injuries or deformities that you inherited from your parents. That's why you need to take Gorgeouspil, because it frees up the entire body's chi flow by healing up all the injuries and deformities that you are born with. Yes, even deformities inherited from your parents can be healed with Gorgeouspil! 3 exclamation points. That means even if your parents are ugly, you could become pretty by taking Gorgeouspil.
Within this little text block, he contradicts himself.
Yeah.
You got it? Did you get it? He says, if you're ugly, you have bad chi flow. But if you were pretty, you have good chi flow. But but to have good chi flow, to heal your stuff, you have to have good chi. So it's like this circular thing. Bad chi flow leads to ugliness. It doesn't seem, it does nothing in there. Does it say that fixes the chi flow?
It does, because your bone structure changes and it makes you pretty and improves your chi flow. But
it says weak chi flow causes ugliness.
Mike, you're looking for logic.
I know, that's my problem.
I know.
I'm drunk and looking for logic,
Mike,
and even then I don't find any.
Mike, before we go on, guys, I have a very important question, and Mike, this is going to blow your brain.
Yeah.
Let's say I was born with a tail.
You weren't?
No. But let's say I was born with a tail and I had it removed, right? And I decide, shit, I got an ugly pig face. I'm gonna like get the pills and the rings and use them. Will the pills fix the tail being cut off and grow it back? Or will it make me pretty? or will I be pretty with a tail?
I was going to say, was the tail very attractive?
It's a human tail. Yeah. It's going to look like a little butt worm.
But by Chew logic, then yeah, because the tail is ugly, you're not going to get the tail again.
Yes, because, Chi is the ultimate decider of beauty.
Man.
Just like Bob Barker used to be.
Is
he still alive?
Yes.
Wow.
Man,
every time I think he's dead, he's not.
I just listened to a fucking podcast where somebody said, rest in peace, and then the next episode they had to come back on and say, we would like to apologize. Bob Barker is actually still alive and 98 years old.
98
well,
years
it's probably
young.
It's probably the immortality rings and Gorgeouspil.
Hell yeah.
Dude, man, Alex Chui, he's got Alex Chui on speed dial.
Well, no, come on. It's just magnets and freaking orange and lemon peel. Bob Barker figured that out in, World War II.
That's true.
That's his secret to his success. Alex Chui is just riding on his coattails.
Ooh, stole the idea from Bob Barker.
Yep.
Can we talk about the, implied issues he has with his parents in that quote? He seems to have a very, we talked about that a little bit in the first episode, but yeah, he seems to have a very difficult set of feelings regarding his parents.
He has a difficult feeling towards his parents and his nationality and everything.
And his appearance and everything else in the world.
Yeah.
Does he have difficult feelings about his not totally a Nazi flag?
We mentioned the flag last time a little bit.
I feel like we're going to talk about that flag a couple of times in a bit. So
there's going to be a fucking ton of flag talk.
It's right in front of me, so I couldn't help it.
Oh, no, I get it. But I think we spoke about this last time we covered Alex, but he tends to have a lot of comments about, things... this passage that I just read has a lot of hallmarks of explanations that we've heard from Alex before,
Yes.
Things about parents, things about, feeling ugly, that sort of thing. So I feel like there's something going on here beyond the sales pitch. I can't diagnose the guy, that's not my place. Yeah. But a lot of it sounds like a projection of body dysmorphia.
Maybe?
Because, again, I'm not an expert, but the focus on the website is so intense regarding these issues, and it runs through so much of the website, and then even in his YouTube videos. He always, every single YouTube video, he, lifts his shirt and says, look at how narrow my waist is.
Yes, he did. He even did that before talking about sex dolls.
Yeah. We'll get to that, but I'm going to be honest. Maybe it's body dysmorphia. I don't know, but it honestly sounds dangerously close to eugenics to me and the Nazis' views on breeding. Again, Lebensborn.
Ha! And it ties back to the flag.
It's extremely problematic and yet strangely hilarious to me. But this is some deep shit. Somebody could have their, this could be someone's dissertation.
His parents didn't tell him he was pretty enough.
Well, mine didn't either. Look how I turned out.
It's a very kind of bizarre thread that kind of runs through all of this. So, as you go through that page that we're still talking about here, you'll see at the very bottom he has further elaboration on all of the principles of the Gorgeouspil, much like how he had 10 pages of contradictory information about his immortality rings.
Right.
But this page, this is a goldmine of fucked up Alex Chuisms.
Okay.
So buckle up, fuckers.
The MS Paint of the eyes and the cells.
Oh, I love his artwork when he does this. It's always the cells just look like, I don't know, it looks like nerd cereal floating in piss.
Yeah.
And then there's whatever the fuck is, I guess these are blind eyes. I don't know. And then the cold dead eyes of the black-eyed children.
Oh, wow. You become more symmetrical each day, it says. So, we've seen Rib Kid. We know what a perfectly symmetrical human looks like. It's disturbing.
It is.
It's fucked up.
Honestly.
People are not meant to be perfectly symmetrical.
You know who else is perfectly symmetrical like that?
Who?
Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, it is.
It's not normal.
When you find a perfectly symmetrical person, it's very uncanny valley.
Yeah, yeah.
Your brain rejects it.
Yeah, my immediate instinct from my lizard brain is to crack their head open with a rock and eat their brains.
Your brain is set up to accept a certain amount of flaws, I think.
Right.
So, you guys, did you click to go to the next page at the bottom?
Oh, please do, Mike.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
For more information on the Gorgeouspil.
Okay, now the page is blue.
Yep. So
there's a lot of TM pending on here, by the way.
So one of my favorite bits on this page is the following headline: "Unbelievable!" 3 question marks. But this invention was invented by the famous Alex Chui himself, and if you can't trust Alex Chui technology, you can't trust nobody's technology. Okay, so as I was writing this,
it says it in blue and white, so obviously it's true.
Oh yeah.
Right. Now, as I was writing this the script, when I got to this part, I kid you not, I practically choked on my coffee reading that on the website.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I really want to do like an as seen on TV style ad. There's got to be a better way kind of commercials, and just use all this as the copy.
It's bizarre, bonkers, amazing shit.
Yeah, it's one thing to hear that, but unbelievable. But this invention was invented by the famous Alex Chui himself. And if you can't trust Alex Chui technology, you can't trust nobody's technology. Yeah.
Tesla ain't fucking
shit. Your head if it's too big.
I saw that.
Yes, the pill is strong enough to change the shape of your bones.
Mike, you could wear hats.
Oh, crap. You're right.
You could fucking wear hats finally.
Shit. Where do I get this shit?
I know.
For those that don't know, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I have a fairly, I won't say very, it's not like, MODOK levels of head. But I do have a large-ish head. It's proportional. I'm a big guy.
I was going to say the aliens from the Star Trek pilot.
Oh, the Telosians.
Yeah.
I was going to say he has what the kids in the hall refer to as a big old bullum head.
But it also means that most baseball caps do not fit well. Even like snapbacks are like the top to bottom is comically short, so that they like almost like a beanie sit on my head. Even if we like circumnavigate my head,
it's like Ness wearing his baseball hat.
So they're really small.
Yeah. So we got to.
Well, it sounds to me like you could use the Gorgeouspil.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I could finally wear real hats, and I got to get some.
The Gorgeouspil. The Gorgeouspil changed my life. I don't have to get a sunburn anymore.
What about my big beautiful brain?
Oh, that'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. So now I appreciate that Alex gets right to the heart of the issue with probing questions on this page. For example, question: "But I thought that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. How does a pill know how to turn a person prettier?"
Because fuck you, the pill is all-knowing.
Well, I mean, maybe the pill takes its cues from your inner beauty.
Ooh.
Well, here's the answer from Alex Chui himself. I'm going to give it to you straight from him.
You're going to love this, Mike.
Answer: "The body is very much like a sex balloon doll."
What? The fuck?
Pardon.
I'm sorry, let me continue. I'm sorry. The air is its chi energy. Without enough air, the doll will look ugly because its body or its face will not be in the perfect shape. Just like humans. If a person has weak chi flow, he will look ugly because his body or his face will look perfect.
So if I don't have good chi flow, I'm just a wrinkled sack in the corner of the room.
Just a cum-covered, crusted balloon.
All I'm saying is that, Mike, I think he wants to blow on your air valve.
Well, he's got to take me out to dinner first.
Okay.
So obviously I had to bring up the sex doll thing specifically for later on in this discussion, but we keep teasing it out, but we will get to it.
We are just teasing like crazy.
We'll bring it to completion later in this episode.
Yes, with your inflatable sex doll of cheap
or non-inflatable,
yeah, whichever.
For only $400.
Never mind.
Okay. Another great important question on the page. Question. I like chubby women and he likes skinny women. Everybody views beauty differently. How can Gorgeouspil guarantee a progressive beauty?
Because you're wrong, I'm right, and give me your money.
Fuck you, pay me.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no, here we go. Okay. This is the bad quote.
Okay.
Answer. By eliminating ugliness. That's how. It's hard to define beauty, but it's very easy to define ugliness. Disfigurement is ugliness. Retarded-looking face is ugliness. Too dark or too pale is ugliness. Too fat or too skinny is ugliness. Nose too wide or nose too thin is ugliness. Anything that shows a sign of poor health or out-of-balance chi flow is ugliness.
So he just basically said anyone that's not white, Chinese, I don't know, is ugly.
So the Irish and African people are both ugly apparently to him.
And anyone with any kind of wow.
Big nose.
That's a lot to fucking unpack.
Yeah, this is a tough one. This is and here's the thing, as fun and wacky as some of this stuff can come across, there's also like this worrying darkness that can be seen as you explore the website. The mask slips occasionally, and some of Alex's more fascistic leanings are manifest.
Not to be signaled by the image on his website or the flag that's omnipresent in his videos.
Right. A quite literal red flag.
Yes, there quite literally are red flags on this.
Right.
Red flag with white circle.
Yes.
Yeah. So there are a couple more red flags on this page that I want to point out.
Yes, by all means.
First is this rather alarming statement, quote, "Whoever takes this pill and uses Alex Chui's immortality devices is considered a human type 2,
diabetes,
the more superior type of man."
Can we talk about how this sounds like if David Bowie got covered by Typo Negative? It's like "Oh You Pretty Things" done in the darkest way.
Yeah, that worries me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, it's very worrisome, especially when you combine that horrific statement into account with stuff on his YouTube page and his hang-ups with Taiwan.
Yeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't he say if you're from Taiwan, you cannot get his stuff, you do not deserve to be immortal?
Mm-hmm. Yep, he was very adamant that people from Taiwan do not deserve immortality.
And now he's saying human type 2 sounds suspiciously like master race.
Well, until you get, Super Saiyan human type 3.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Is that where you grow your tail back?
Yes, and you get blonde hair.
Okay, and a pig snout. Okay.
And you look really pretty.
I'm glad we figured out some fucking joke for this, because this is dark as hell, man.
Right. Well, we're going to move away from this to something that's also equally fucked up, but not as dark.
Okay.
Well, okay, your mileage may vary here.
Depends on what you're used to, I guess.
Yeah. Well, while not as fascistic, there is also this very worrying and harmful statement, quote, "This pill is good for regular people or people who have cancer, HIV, herpes, or any kind of handicaps, etc. In parentheses, I cannot legally say that this pill can cure handicaps or cancer, etc., but this pill will give you lots of, quote, healing feeling at around the handicapped or cancer-infected areas." Might irritate the stomach if you have ulcer. Consult your doctor if you are pregnant or has food allergy or ulcer. This pill is not a drug, and no medical claims has been made. This pill will not function properly without the immortality rings.
Bullshit. Lots of medical claims were just made.
Oh, yeah, man. Like, well, we were talking about his contradictions, and that is a fucking big one right there, buddy.
This is like legally required boilerplate.
Oh, yeah.
His lawyer took one look at this site and said, what's that retainer again?
Yeah.
All right, just put this in there.
It's great that you bring up the lawyer thing, because I'm going to talk about that later.
Yeah, and here's another thing. Can we talk about the fact that the 3 diseases that immediately spring to his mind are cancer, HIV, and herpes?
Yeah.
Herpes.
I mean, no, coronary artery disease.
No.
None of this shit that,
Apparently it won't fix ulcers either. It'll just fuck up your ulcers.
Well, no, it says I guess it'll aggravate it before it makes it better.
I don't think that's what he's saying at all.
It just says consult your doctor. It does not say is not good for ulcer. It just says be careful if you have an ulcer.
Okay, let's back up there to that doctor thing for a second. You go to your doctor. Hey, yes. Doc Sheffield, how you doing? I'm wearing magnets on my hands and feet, and I'm taking herbal supplements. It's basically ground up shit from the garbage. I'm worried about my ulcer.
And he's going to say, that's not going to do any good, but, it's not going to hurt you. Go ahead, take it.
Well, the good thing is that there's been no medical claim that's been made.
Oh, yes. No medical claim.
God damn. So Alex is in the clear here.
No medical claim because immortality is not a medical claim.
Yeah, no, it's all chi. It's all
energy
chi.
Claims, not medical.
Energy claims? Energy claims.
Now, all of this can be yours at the price point of $27 a bottle. Each bottle features 130 500-milligram capsules.
Now, it says on the website that is a month's supply, and I want to know how long a fucking chew month is.
Yeah, I mean, how many are you supposed to take a day?
It seems like that's like 4 pills a fucking day. If it's like, average month 30 days, you take 4 pills a day.
That doesn't even math out. That's like, at 3 pills a day, that's still like 43.333333, days worth of pills. So at 4 pills a day, that's less than a month.
Well, the one thing I know is that these pills will keep you from getting scurvy because of all the orange peel.
You're right. And here's one thing that just popped into my head, and I didn't think about it when we were talking about this earlier. How much blood are you going to shit taking all this stuff?
Probably none. I mean, it's just food ingredients, unless he's like sourcing them from.
But the peppers.
Oh, just white pepper and black pepper. That's not really.
Yeah, it's not like a David Bowie diet. It's not like a David Bowie diet of like just milk and peppers all the time.
With cocaine sprinkled on them, sure.
Yeah, no, it's just your regular table pepper and white pepper, which is similar.
Who knew that these simple things would help with immortality and healing Down syndrome?
Oh, God damn it.
I'm just saying, he said it.
I know, but just the one ingredient, I still don't know what the fuck it is, and I didn't look it up, and I can't find it.
Well, he never mentioned Down syndrome, so we need to at least be accurate that he at least never went that far.
Okay, yeah, but he just said retarded. Which
face, though, he's talking about, like, in like, unfortunately, in
you know what he means.
I know exactly what he means.
I know what he means. You know what he means. I'm just getting it out there. This man is a problem. I'm done. I'm done talking about that, though.
We knew from last episode he was a problem.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, he continues to be a problem.
Yes.
All right, so, we talked about the Gorgeouspil, which is a really interesting invention. I think we all feel much better having learned about the power of it.
I'm going to wear hats.
Yeah, Mike's going to wear hats. This is going to be great. I'm going to see Mike wearing hats.
I'm going to have a little bitty head.
I'm going to buy you so many trucker hats, Mike.
You'll have to record a testimonial video for him.
Look at my head.
Snapbacks, fedoras, fucking deer stalkers.
Pork pies.
I can
can wear earmuffs finally.
I can't wait to see this.
All right. So now I think we should get into some of the more fucked up ideology that pops up on his website.
Wait, we didn't already?
Oh, it gets worse.
I know it gets worse, but...
Now, I plan on doing another Chew episode because there's so much more going on, but I do want to hit some of the highlights from his website and YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. So, in the future, we absolutely need to discuss Alex Chui's New Darwinism.
Oh, fuck.
Which is an ominous hyperlink that I am sure will upset us all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll just hear me in the background cursing.
Oh, your head. We're just going to hear what sounds like someone driving nails, and it's just your head on your desk.
We'll also need to eventually cover his unified world government.
Notes.
Fucking God. The only thing missing from this is we need breathing room.
Actually, he does kind of get at that.
Oh, God.
Well, at least he's not talking about religion.
Well, also, we'll be covering in his future episode, we'll be covering his exploration of God and his overall religious philosophy.
Fuck!
Oh, this is just gold.
Now, you may be asking me, David, what are we going to discuss if you saved all of that for later?
What could there possibly be?
I mean, surely he doesn't have any more problematic, things to talk about.
Well, you are in for a treat. Let's talk physics with Alex Chui.
Please.
I'm gonna fucking miss time cube, aren't I?
Okay, so Alex has a section on his website simply titled Space Station, and I think we should explore it a bit.
Mike, I think
now,
you need to
I
click
gave you
this
the link to
fucking
that.
link.
I think that should be like Space Station Wagon, maybe? Oh, wow, that background.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So the website itself looks like it was made in 1996, and I love it.
It looks like we're stuck in the Tholian web.
Yeah, oh, God. I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, it's real fucking bad, man.
But
I can't even explain it. Like, it is the essence of 1996.
But Kevin, there's a banner ad for free Bible code software.
But oh shit,
yes.
dog! Is that link work? Wait, it's his website. It
is his Bible code software.
/philosophy/earnbible.htm. So it's
just
an Ouroboros of fucking Alex Chui.
It goes
like a fucking text adventure.
Nowhere, it goes nowhere.
It's a text adventure. Watch out for the Gru.
Chomping on his own tail.
Jesus Christ! I just don't even worry about the link.
Yeah.
So let's just go topic by topic here, okay?
Oh please.
First, what causes gravity? Now.
Do you want the real answer, or shall I wait for Alex Chui's answer?
Mike, I'm gonna need you to wait a moment, okay? I'm gonna explain this to you, okay?
Yeah. You got to get ammunition before you shoot, Mike.
Yep.
Yeah.
According to Alex, gravity is the result of the core of the Earth rotating faster than the surface of the Earth.
All right. There is an army of zombie physicists rising from the grave right now just for you fucking saying that.
Now, surely there is a non-confusing analogy for this, right?
I don't know.
I quote Alex here. Quote, if you comb your hair, your comb becomes negatively charged. Your hair becomes positively charged. Now your comb can pick up or attract paper strips. The way how Earth attracts objects...
die over here. Sorry.
The way how Earth attracts objects is similar to the way how the comb attracts paper strips. When the core of the Earth rubs against the Earth's surface, the core becomes very negatively charged. When anything becomes very negatively charged, it starts attracting things from nearby. Therefore, conductive materials lie deep below the Earth while non-conductive materials flow to the surface of the Earth. This created weight and gravity.
Fuck! God! No! Fuck! God! Damn it! No! No!
He is pacing around the studio, slamming things into the ground.
Fuck. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Mike is pacing around the horrid studio and just...
Oh, I think I had an aneurysm.
I think you did, buddy.
That was just the first bullet point.
But hey, how does he know this?
Yeah.
In his words, by clues.
Wait.
The board game?
Do they have little blue dog prints on them?
I would not want Blue to be corrupted by this.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, here we go. First clue. Water going down the drain whirls its way away from its boundary slowly to the center. In the center of the whirl, the water's rotating speed becomes faster, so center of the whirl is faster than its outer boundary. Second clue. The water going down the drain shape is similar to our galaxy, and our galaxy is known to have a faster rotating, hotter center than its edges. So could this mean that planets and stars also have faster rotating centers than their crust or outer layers?
I think Mike's about to turn into a werewolf. Oh, God. And we're not done.
My brain's trying to strangle me.
There's one more, man. You can do it.
So according to Alex, the same principle is what has allowed the sun to burn for billions of years, and not nuclear fusion or hydrogen burning as claimed by some dorky-ass scientists.
David, did you just say all that, or did I forget my meds again? What the fuck?
I know you're affected, Kevin, because you dip into the Shaggy Rogers voice.
Yeah, no, Zoinks, man, I'm just totally fucked right now.
So the sun is not a giant thermonuclear fusion reactor.
No.
It is a giant glowing static electricity ball.
Well, here, we're going to give you a chance to have your say, Mike. We're going to quiz you. So Kevin and I are each going to ask you a question, and you're going to explain your answer, and then we're going to tell you the truth through Alex Chui.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Okay.
How's that?
Okay. Sure.
Okay. You get a chance. You get a chance to give your reasoning, and then Alex gets a rebuttal.
Okay.
All right. That fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Kevin, do me a favor and read that first question.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. Question 1, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the planet round?
Well, so they're not perfectly round, obviously, but it's the same reason anything in a weightless environment is. It's just the lowest surface area, solid object, the solid body. Forming like that does not lend itself to corners or,
That's very well explained for the amount of rum you've had.
Yes.
I just want
Also, there's not a whole lot of blood in your brain right now because it's all out of your nose.
Yeah, after hearing all that, the blood's just pouring out of your head. I know.
Okay.
Now,
what's the quote unquote real Chew answer?
Yes. What is the truth?
Oh God! I think you have
You can't handle the truth.
The truth and nothing but the truth.
The whole truth.
Oh yeah.
Truth hurts, baby. Truth hurts.
Yeah. Now what is the truth?
Okay.
Sorry, kicked a box there. I was so excited.
Kevin, go ahead and read that answer.
Different layers of the planet rub against each other for billions of years, causing the planet to round out.
I'm sorry, Alex Chui, but it's not planet fraudage that's causing it to be round.
Fraudage?
Yeah, it's where dudes rub penises together.
Oh, shit. Okay.
For sexual pleasure.
I'm kind of proud for not knowing that. It's like, wow, Mike, I learned something and I'm from the internet.
You saw the thing. You heard the thing about the dude on dudes, but no butt play.
Oh, yeah, no, it's just all rubbing. Okay,
yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, now, David, do you want to read the second one or do you want me to read the second one?
You know what, Kevin? You did a great job with that first one. Go ahead and do number 2.
All right, Mike. Mm-hmm. Question 2.
Yes, I have not even looked at it ahead.
Question 2 is, what keeps the sun burning?
Hydrogen.
They Might Be Giants did a whole song about this.
Yes, it's
where hydrogen is built
fusion
into helium.
I mean, technically it's also because of its, gravity, keeping everything, packed together enough to where it's dense enough to nuclear fuse.
Yes.
Now, what's the
truth? The truth. Answer. The sun has a billion layers which rub against each other.
More fraudage.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Fraudage.
I could have saw that coming.
Yeah. And what's he say about all this, David?
Alex states you need to, quote, give yourself some brain exercise.
So
this isn't brain exercise. This is more of brain
murder,
flagellation.
It's like brain BDSM.
Brain whipping itself.
Yes, it is.
Now, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, what Alex is saying is that all science is an Indian burn from your older brother.
or just lots of humping friction.
I'm just going with an Indian burn here.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That was fun. How you doing, Mike?
It hurts. It hurts a lot.
It's gonna get a lot more painful.
Yeah, this
lovely.
is way stupider than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to a new section of the website called Black Hole Explained.
I love that song.
Okay, I'm ready.
He's broken, David. Look what you've done.
Now, I'm so happy with myself right now.
You fucker. He owes rent. What am I gonna do?
All right.
Oh Christ. Okay, let's go. Let's hear about these fucking black holes then.
Now, you would probably assume that black holes are incredibly complex processes of physics that we are still very much learning about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you would be wrong.
Is it just more friction?
You fucking wish.
Yeah. Alex Chui Alex Chui explains how black holes work in about a length of 2 tweets worth of text. So everything you need to know about black holes is in about 150 words.
So not long, complex, formulae or, relativistic answers or anything like that.
I mean, Mike, it's very simple. It's very simple.
Very simple, Mike.
Shoot.
There are 2 great forces in space, the negative force and the positive force. The negative force contacts the positive force by electric charge, which form thunder between the 2 forces.
Mike, you want to explain that for the morons out here like me? Come on, that's how it works, right?
Huh? Do you need more? Do you need more?
I think I need more, because shit.
Okay. Thunder between the 2 forces generates large amount of energy. Energy causes space to expand. When our universe was hit by the thunder, became a path for the thunder, our universe expanded. Billions of years later, our universe will shrink again to its original size. Then it becomes a black hole.
Wait, like all of it?
Expanding universe is a hot universe.
Yeah.
It is hot because it was hit by the thunder, became a path for the thunder.
From
shrinking universe. Shrinking universe is a cold universe, which is a black hole. Shrinking universe becomes cold and awaits one day to be hit by the thunder again. When one day shall it be passed by the thunder again, and it will once again become an expanding universe.
Okay, I got a couple things. First off, that's not the universe. That's what happens when you leave your lasagna out on the counter, is you get cold spots. Secondly, I have never wanted to see a Twitter battle between Neil deGrasse Tyson and anyone else more than right now.
I find Neil deGrasse Tyson to be more insufferable than Alex Chui.
I would actually back him. I'd be like, okay, you know what? You can ruin 3 movies I like if you just get into this fight.
and don't just shrug and give up.
Don't do the we got a badass over here. You gotta refute it.
So Mike, how do you feel about that explanation about black holes? Makes sense, right?
I dare you to, with a straight face, tell me that made sense.
Well, that's easy for me because I'm over here and you can't see me, so it made sense.
I could tell
Total
from
sense,
your
man.
tone.
Yeah.
Come on, tell me you understood what he said.
Yeah.
Come on, I dare you.
Mike, I want you to look over here at me.
Huh.
Can't do it. Just cannot fucking do it. I cannot do it with a straight face.
Assholes can tell me that made a lick of sense.
I love that thunder, like, not lightning, just the noise. Also, does anybody else think this is actually how the Thundercats universe works?
Probably.
I mean, that's where the Eye of Thundera came from.
Are you guys ready to move on?
Yes.
Please. Although it's probably going to hurt more.
Oh, yeah, this is another section of science, isn't it, David?
Yep. What is inside matter?
More matter?
Okay. Do you remember the ending of Men in Black, the first film?
No.
Okay, do you remember they
the zoom out from, yeah. I mean, I think everybody's have that thought that, atoms are actually, whatever
universes and we're
shit.
just in another, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is basically Alex's view of matter, and that is like the most normal thing about him.
That's...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, like...
I think any like teenager who had an interest in science probably saw a atom and its orbiting electrons, and then how solar systems and galaxies and everything orbit, and go, what if the two things were the same?
Alternately, the first time you were at somebody's party wearing your jean jacket, you had your first beer, it was terrible, you smoked a joint, and then you had that thought.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, I'm just saying, there's 2 ways to come to that thought.
So, I think this assessment from him is relatively fair. I'm not going to harp on him too much. I think it's definitely, like, he goes into more depth with it, and I think he's misreading what string theory is.
Okay.
Now,
in all fairness, I think I misread what string theory is, so let's just move on from that.
Yeah, so, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this, but I do want to point out one very strange analogy that he wrote. Okay. Quote, "This star is becoming hot like Bill Clinton."
All right. We've done 2 episodes about this motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
This is where you lose me.
Well, what are you talking about? He's just a middle-aged bisexual guy that, has weird, dodgy opinions about everything science.
Hey, Mr. Chu, how you doing over there? You want to come back to Arkansas with me? Hillary's off in New York right now.
But no, I don't know what that line is. But
it's got to be some sort of reference.
What was that?
It's got to be some sort of cultural reference for 1996, and for the life of me, I cannot fucking place it.
I do not think he has found another man attractive ever.
I kind of feel like if he was going to do something 96 related, it should have been like a reference to the Pro Stars cartoon from NBC.
I think it's just like Bill Clinton's Rising Star.
I guess, but like it sank already. Again, this is where you lose me. This is a part where I just can't follow. I just don't know.
It depends on when he wrote that.
It's like digging up a time capsule and someone throws in some unrecognizable object, and you're just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh yeah, no.
What is the context of this thing?
This is the conspiracy version of Space Jam's website.
Yes.
Okay, so there are a few other sections on his space station page, but I do think that eventually we should cover his UFO theory in like a UFO technology episode.
Yes, I would love
I'm just going to I'm going to throw that out there because I think his function for UFOs is pretty novel.
Yeah, there's several theories on how UFOs work that are quite interesting. So we can definitely do a whole episode, and Mike can throw down.
It's got to hurt less than his, theories about planets and stars and gravity.
And fucking dick rubs, that's all it is, man. It's dick rubs all the way down.
Now, he does have an entire section about a teleportation device. I'm going to spare us the theory behind it, and I'm going to focus more on how it filters into his philosophy here.
Okay.
So, first off, this massive disclaimer near the top of the page. Remember when we were talking about, like, elbow room?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, breathing
Important
room.
news. Important news. According to Chinese agriculture expert, the food supply and land of China can only support up to 1.6 billion people. China now has approximately 1.28 billion people. Once China reaches 1.6 billion, China will blow up. That means it will invade Russia, India, Germany, France, and the lands among the rest of Europe. If we don't hurry up and invent this stuff, meaning the teleporter, you people will face the consequences. I'm Chinese myself, and I truly know Chinese in China are now preparing for war. Don't expect them to lose the war easily. They're fighting for their own survival.
So...
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
He's gonna use the teleporter to, what, beam him to space? Can we say beam? Is that copyrighted by Paramount?
What's his... He just says teleporter.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna teleport in food?
To Antarctica?
We may have to cover his teleporter at some point.
Dude, here's the thing. The Antarctica thing, they're gonna go meet the Nazis in the polar hole.
I mean, yeah, just having a teleporter doesn't solve all your cultural, growth issues.
What?
And also his claim about, the 1.6 billion being... China's a really big country.
I mean, didn't they pass like 1.6 billion 5 minutes ago?
I looked it up. They have 1.4 billion.
Oh.
But India, like half the size of China, has 1.38 billion people in it.
Holy shit. Well, look at the trains.
Yeah, but I'm just saying is that his claim that 1.6 is untenable in China is wrong, like many of his claims, because a smaller country already has more population to land ratio than what he's talking about.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
Now, one thing I want to point out here is that, like, Alex keeps kind of asserting that he is Chinese.
Yeah.
Like, he does that repeatedly. He does a lot of that on the YouTube channel. But the phrasing sounds a lot like kind of the arguments that Hitler made, maybe?
Yeah, well, I mean...
Yeah. Well...
Yeah.
We keep throwing the whole Nazi thing around when we discuss him, because, like, this is horrifyingly close.
Is Alex Chui like a terrible sleeper agent? More of an insomniac agent?
I think he wanted to be, and they wouldn't let him, but they let him think he was, and like sent him over here, and it's like, just let him do his thing.
He's
kind of like
life, right? His like parents came over.
So, I don't remember all the details from the first episode, but I think he was born in the U.S., then lived in Taiwan and Japan for a little bit.
Yes, I remember he lived in Taiwan because he fucking hated it.
He just reminds me of he reminds me of Wimplo from Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Oh, God.
We trained him wrong as a joke. If he's supposed to be some sort of sleeper agent, he is not very good at this.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to leave off this, exploration here with that kind of dark note, but I want to make things a little lighter for us now.
Oh boy.
It's time for ChewTube.
God damn it. Here we go.
All right, so let's see what Alex has on YouTube right now. He has continued to post videos of his prophetic dreams.
Last one posted 5 days ago as of this recording.
Mm-hmm. And like many grifters, they seem to revolve around precious metals such as gold and silver. There have been 5 contradictory videos about the market value of silver since we last discussed him like 2 months ago.
You know, I was really kind of hoping you meant mononucleic gold and some kind of weird conspiracy thing, but no, of course it's international gold and silver prices, and of course he was wrong.
Right. So, money conspiracy shit absolutely bores me to tears, so instead, let's discuss his video titled 7 Things to Look For When You Buy Sex Dolls.
Oh, here we go. This is what I have been waiting for.
Now, for those of you at home listening, things are going to get a little disturbingly sexy. So,
yes.
I
don't know that sexy's the right word. I kind of feel like sexist, maybe. And
yeah, very much so.
Let's just go with dirty.
So I had you two gentlemen watch the video. So any initial impressions?
Well, I used to have a soul before I watched it. No, I'm gonna say, like, his talk of the doll laying like it's in a coffin several times, and his constant talk of at the beginning of fucking it and it tearing is jarring. And I know you wanted to just discuss it a little bit, but Mike took notes.
Yeah, I
the only time Mike ever takes fucking notes, and it's the sex doll video.
Well, there's just so much to take in.
Seriously, it's a lot to deal with.
It really is. I watched this with Holly.
Yeah, so
y'all have a very good relationship. Let me just say that.
But right off the hop, he's plugging his rings, right?
Which that's fine. That's fine. He does that.
But he
site.
speeds
that's what
through
he's
it. He does the thing where you talked about earlier. Stands up and he pulls his shirt up, showing his little middle-aged pot belly. But also he's having this weirdest belt malfunction. He doesn't know how a belt works.
I noticed that.
It's it doesn't look like it's even belted. It's just kind of the buckle's sticking up.
And that's the weirdest thing to me, because isn't a belt just a very large adjustable ring?
Yes. You think he would have that figured out.
I think he'd have magnets on it somewhere.
Oh, dude, your gut ring.
But no, that would mess up your chi. It'd probably block your flow.
Probably. You'd never poop again.
I just appreciate that he's hustling the rings right away, but he speeds through his pitch.
He's got a lot to cover.
He's got a lot of sex doll tips to cover.
I mean,
Can we just talk about the fact that the video is nearly 30 minutes?
Yeah, no.
I started watching the thing and I immediately sent you a message going, this shit is 30 minutes. You're gonna pay. Oh my God. So, Mike, can we talk a little bit about some of your notes besides the belt thing? Because
he's got a lot of thoughts about sex dolls. I mean, a lot.
Not to kink shame.
Not to kink shame. If you're into that, fine. But it's just this is plus ultra. How's that?
So he talks about his 7 or 8 sex dolls he's owned at various times.
Yes.
He says himself 7 or 8, but later on he alludes that it might actually have been more than 7 or 8.
That's a lot of sex dolls.
But in one of his tips, and he keeps a lot of these tips he just keeps reiterating through the whole video.
Let's real quick remind everybody, this is 7 tips. 7
things to look for when you buy sex dolls.
Yeah.
But he says, don't buy silicone sex dolls. Get TPU.
And why does he say that, Mike? Because silicone is hard.
Well, no, he says it's hard and it splits easy. Especially, around the vagina. He says that all his silicone sex dolls have split around the vagina. Which I'm what the hell are you doing wrong, man?
What are you doing? Yeah.
He does talk about using an air compressor or a pressure washer in them at one point.
No, he's talking about a steam cleaner thing, which we've used one of those to clean a couch before, but this is not a couch.
Well, I hope you didn't fuck the couch.
One thought I did have is that, if you use the wrong lubricant, if you use silicone-based lubricants on silicone toys, it will cause them to degrade. So, I'm just wondering if he's hopefully he's not just raw dogging these sex dolls.
This needs to be an episode of Key Party.
Yeah.
It really does. But Mike, didn't he also say that the elbows and shoulders were doing that?
Yeah, he also said like the elbows, knees, shoulders, armpits.
So anything you can bend and fuck.
Yeah. He didn't mention anything about anal tears though, which is kind of telling.
Fair enough.
But one of the other things he says is that go to eBay and buy the cheapest TPU doll you can from China. Like his big thing
is buying from China.
From China. Buy from China, TPU. $400, but not quite. We'll get to that in a second. But here's a question. Would you trust the cheapest sex doll you could get from eBay? I think I'd have a bit of a problem with that.
I don't trust the most expensive stuff I get from eBay.
What always fascinates me about this, though, is that like he's so hardcore about this that he's like, I go immediately to the manufacturer and ask him.
He says, no, don't just settle for the 400. You know, make sure you get the hollow or jelly breasts and the internal heater, because you know that 400 budget sex doll is not, you know, that's just the ground floor, baby. You got to add those
bells and whistles,
microtransactions.
Well, and he spends like 5 minutes talking about like how the heads are interchangeable because of the lax patent law in China.
Standardized neck bolts so you can interchange the heads, which is like, that's creepy as fuck.
It's like Micronauts, but sex dolls.
Or Lego sex dolls. You pop
God.
the boobs off, swap them around.
Oh no, I'm just thinking about that character from the Lego movie, and like now I'm horrified.
I mean, he also, one of his tips is, you know, be sure to regularly move your doll around and have sex with it, because your TPU dolls, if they sit around, start to crack, which it's like, okay, so if you use silicone dolls too much, they crack, but if you don't fuck your TPU dolls enough, they crack.
Now, I love that he basically says you have to fuck it like every 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. He says move it around or fuck it every 3 to 4 days.
That's insane. I hurt inside.
He says don't trust the other sex doll videos either, because they're not giving you the straight dope.
They're shills.
Well, and then the other thing is
when sex doll.
When he talks about like moving the thing around, he's very specific about height and weights and how much he's willing to carry around the house.
Oh yeah, and
You
know what my favorite part was?
What?
When he was talking about how short one of them was, it's like, I can't kiss it. And I'm like, that's sad.
It's like he's very adamant about his intimacy with his sex dolls.
And there's a dark reason for that, which we'll get into.
But he also, you know, says he's done that before. So he knows from experience. So how many really short sex dolls has he bought?
I hope it was sex dolls. I'm still worried that doll is like code for kidnap victim.
No, I'm looking at this man. No. This man does not have the balls to kidnap someone.
I don't know, man. We'll talk about it in a little bit.
But so his advice for buying a sex doll is to demand, you know, these customized items. I just imagine emailing them, I'm an American and I demand a customized sex doll with jelly breast and a pussy heater, when, you know.
The fact that that's a thing, I never considered that was a thing.
Well, I mean, also my point is that, you know, that adds a lot of cost. He says it'll like almost double the price of a sex doll.
Yeah, it's like $800.
Well, I'm like,
this really is turning into Key Party.
A curling iron would cost you $30.
It's like buying like something that's hollowed out and then like fixing it up.
Come on, man! It's not a house for flipping.
You know, it's
sex doll flippers new on TLC.
It's a good fixer-upper. You know, it's a good starting. It's a good base, but you know, that's why you need to get the ones with the interchangeable parts. That way, you know, you could buy the one with the solid breasts first, and you can swap out for the jelly-filled or hollow breasts.
Now look, I ain't buying one of these old sex dolls with the wood panel breasts.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take your sex doll, we're going to pimp it out, we're going to put some lifts in it, we're going to put some flame decals.
Some thumping bass.
Oh, this is going to be the worst version of Trading Spaces.
Extreme doll makeover.
Oh, God. I feel like we need to move on from the sex doll thing. Is there anything else important you wanted to bring up, Mike?
Well, so he also did so not only did he say stay away from short dolls, he also said don't get really big ones because they were too heavy to move. He went on about how heavy they could be if you get ones that are like your height or taller.
Or have big boobs.
Or have really big boobs. Yeah, and his quote was, they can get up to 110 pounds. All right? But then later he says he had a silicone doll that was like 70 pounds. Or 75 pounds.
Right.
And that was easy to move. Just pick up, move it around. It's like, what? Your motherfucking magical rings don't let you pick up an extra 35 pounds of sex doll.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about that. You're immortal. What's your problem?
Well, they're not the 10 rings.
And if
Yeah.
And if an extra 30 pounds bothers him, I can see why he doesn't date real women.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Okay.
We should let Mike do a bonus episode where it's just him ranting about this video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quickly
that's
though.
gonna be a Patreon video, I think.
Quickly though, he also said he has melted a doll before.
With he did with heating pads.
Yeah. And
that's a nightmare.
Yeah. And that his 7 tips are really just 3 tips repeated and kind of with various wording.
Yeah.
I imagine his dumpster is terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh God. He's the one that's sending the sex dolls back, and they all look like they've been cut up by a serial killer.
Well, he said his large doll was just was just sitting on the floor because it was too heavy to even pick up to put on the bed.
I mean, looking at one destroyed sex doll in a dumpster, like, that's enough. You only need to see that once. But, like, 8, 9 times, I think there's a real issue there.
Yeah, no, it's... And trust me, I don't think there's a recycling service for these things.
Yeah, and the local police department really hates getting lots of anonymous calls about dead people in a dumpster.
There's 9 women in a dumpster.
Turns out it was just sex dolls.
Yeah. She's half melted.
But
oh my God.
My closing statement, though, is also he holds a real grudge against the sex doll forums.
Yeah.
Like, he just dog pisses on them the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he has some real petty things that come up.
Yes. He's got a lot of things in general.
There's a lot of stories that are kind of implied with some of these things. So
yes. So let's
we should do a full discussion on the sex doll video, maybe a commentary for the Patreon.
So I agree. We need to do a video of that. We will in the future. So let's move beyond Thunderdome. And
yeah. We're going to end up moving.
Thank you for that, Mike.
Beyond the sex doll pleasure dome.
But wait, we have to move beyond the Valley of the Dolls.
There you go.
Thank you.
We're almost to the end here. I'm going to wrap us up a little bit. So my challenge here is I do not want to platform his more problematic ideas, but I do want to get at some of the concerning things he puts on YouTube.
Right.
So I think I might best accomplish this just by reading off some titles of his videos.
Yes,
now,
please do.
We'll see a mixture of harmful claims about COVID, predictions about war and societal collapse, and Alex Chui just kind of putting his whole ass out there. Now, what is also astounding is that he will contradict himself several times.
This seems to be a running theme.
Mm-hmm. And just another thing, he is also a member of the Men Going Their Own Way movement, which is a misogynistic anti-feminist community and is intensely scummy.
I'm just going to guess the Proud Boys weren't good enough.
I think the Men Going Their Own Way movement was actually one of the pipelines into the Proud Boys.
Oh, shit.
Probably.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Which is like a whole other thing. It's not for this podcast, but...
No.
So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and read off some of the titles. Now, I'm going to start us off about like 5 years back and give us some of the highlights.
Oh,
so
good.
He's had his YouTube account for 13 years, but really only about 5 years ago, he started posting regularly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, his GeoCities level webpage just wasn't attracting the views anymore.
Well, also, it's one of those things where, like, that, before that you had to make your Google account and your YouTube account so you could even really do anything on YouTube. So, yeah, he had it, and then he was like, oh, wait, I got this shit to talk about.
Yep. So I'm just going to start us off about 5 years ago, and we're going to work our way into the present. So,
sure.
You gentlemen ready?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, we can make a few comments as we go, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. First video, quote, I was arrested in 2010 because of my immortality rings.
Okay, that does not even surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, or, who knows what else. What looked like bodies in his dumpster.
Well, no, what happened was he had the magnets on his fingers and he got stuck to a turnstile and they thought he was protesting.
Okay, next video. Alex Chui immortality is not a con artist.
Objection, Your Honor.
I mean, I guess you got to defend your dope.
Sure.
Yep. All right, here's another one for you. It's not that cool to drive a classic car nowadays. Girls don't look.
It's not that cool for Alex Chui to drive a classic car.
It is cool, but he's right about the girls don't look, because you attract way more dudes with, like, cars and stuff like that than you do women.
Yeah.
But, so he's half right.
Okay, well, here's one. There's a whole fucking journey in this title here. I was once hooked on strip clubs and went there 7 days a week. Part 1.
What? What? How much have you got to say about... I think the title is the video.
It's a two-parter. It's a two-parter, I swear to God.
So he's a sex addict.
Are you telling me the 8 or 9 sex dolls didn't give that away?
Well, I mean, maybe he's just looking for the right one. I mean, you gotta sometimes... I mean, maybe, the silicone was too splitty.
No. Well, this is not a Goldilocks
one of them was
situation.
too short. One of them was too tall.
This one was just right.
Here's the thing. In the immortal words of Sir Mix-a-Lot, silicone parts are made for toys.
Yeah.
Ooh, good point.
Yep. Yeah. So, okay. All right, so there was the part 1 of the strip club video. Here's another one. This is my favorite. This one, I lost my shit when I read this one.
Yeah.
Never trust your own lawyer. Here's why.
That one has layers.
That is either an ogre or an onion.
That is a story. I wish I had the story.
Oh yeah, that is why he has that medical disclaimer on the website.
No, there's a bigger story.
There's gotta be.
Yeah. Okay, here's another one. How to deal with annoying, boring YouTube videos. Nasty comments and dislikes.
Is he talking about himself?
Yes.
As in how he deals with annoying YouTube videos, he leaves nasty comments and dislikes.
Oh, okay. Wow, what a dick.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So I thought that was like, comma,
nope.
annoying, boring YouTube
nope,
videos.
There's a hard stop there, dude. Hard
comments.
Stop. Hard stop, nasty comments and dislikes.
Yeah. That is 2 separate thoughts.
Yeah, so that is problem, solution.
Yes.
Not list of problems.
Yes, question, answer.
Yep. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, this next one is, one's like a wrench going into a gear, Mike.
Yeah.
The Greatest Showman movie review. Cannot remember a single song.
The Greatest Showman? Don't even know.
That's a one about P.T. Barnum starring
Yeah, Hugh
Wolverine.
Jackman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was there songs in that?
Yeah, it was a musical.
Oh, okay. Well.
But just all this weird shit on his YouTube channel, and they get The Greatest Showman movie review. Cannot remember a single song.
I bet he would have remembered if they stole his Imperial March theme.
Alright, here we go. Low birth rate is killing Star Wars and Star Trek films. Space travel not needed anymore.
I just watched my full body freeze when you read that.
What? Low birth rate?
I don't know. And wasn't he just complaining about high birth rates?
Is Star Trek having low birth rate?
So this is tied into the men going it alone or whatever the fuck that stupid thing is.
Yeah.
But also he is clearly also kind of tapped into that whole great replacement theory. It's the low birth rate for the right sort of people.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. All this really weird shit starts bleeding through in these things.
Oh yeah.
All right, here's one of his infamous prophetic dreams. Prophetic dream. Trump will lose 2020 election to a woman and start civil war.
I don't think that happened.
Yeah, was it a Mandela effect thing?
Maybe. Halfway. Kamala was vice president. He didn't lose the presidency to a woman, and there almost was a civil war. But this is a product of him being close to being right just through sheer happenstance.
This is like that quote from Adventure Time. I have approximate knowledge of many things.
No, not even that. He got lucky.
Okay.
Okay, here's another one. Jalapeno pepper can boost the healing of cell realignment machine.
So why does he put that in his pills?
Yeah. Well, he does have red and white and black pepper in his pills.
I don't know if we discussed the cell realignment machine.
I know. My thing is now I want jalapeno poppers from Sonic.
Well, Kevin, black and white pepper are more like berries, where jalapenos are actual peppers.
What?
Yeah, black pepper is not actually a pepper.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I've been lied to my entire life.
Well, aren't jalapenos also berries?
They're different
because the seeds are in the inside, right?
Berries, right?
I think they're related.
Please contact us using the form on the website and let us know what the fuck a pepper is.
Is a jalapeno a berry? We need to know.
I need to know if I can.
Want to know.
I need to know if I can call it the jalapeno berry.
Okay, here we go. Another video for you.
This is great.
Make 9-inch apple pie for just $2 using only tortilla sheets. No dough.
Fill it with bachelor chow. What the fuck?
Where's he getting the apple filling from? Because for $2, it's not a. Is it
Roses?
Is it like Mott's apple sauce or something?
Probably.
Why are we not more alarmed by the fact he's using tortilla sheets?
I'm alarmed by that, but I'm also wondering if when he says no dough, does he mean I'm not using dough or I don't have any money?
Both, because it's only $2.
Okay, that's true.
This is like the absolute worst possible video for struggle meals. I watch that channel all the time, and I'm just like, this sounds like the worst challenge on that YouTube channel.
So sick of subreddits about food disasters like that.
My God. Got another one for you here.
Okay.
My neighbor is hiding his bad marriage from me. Don't get married.
I think that's more of he's guarding his privacy.
Well, he definitely doesn't have a healthy view of, regular romantic relationships. So.
Here's the thing. That one tells a story. I tried to peek in the window to watch my neighbor fuck. He wouldn't let me watch him fuck. All marriage is bad.
They're
hiding their bad marriage because I can't watch him fuck.
All right, well, we're talking about Alex Chui showing his whole ass. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Democracy is destroying the United States. We should copy China and get rid of democracy.
Okay, hard stop.
Wow.
That might be the most horrifying thing he's said yet.
Well, technically, first of all, America's a republic, not a democracy.
Don't give me your drunken logic. That's true.
Yes.
I'm going to make it a whole lot worse. I have a worse one for you.
Wait, you have a worse one than us abandoning democracy?
Yes, and I need to emphasize I am quoting him here. This is not from me, David Davis. This is from Alex Chui.
Alex Chui said, okay, it's like the shittiest speak and say in the world. We're going to turn the arrow to the Alex Chui thing. I'm going to pull the lever. Alex Chui says,
I love incest porn, and here is why.
Well, I mean...
Look, Pornhub's helping him, is all
well,
I'm saying.
Well, no, here's the thing. Like, knowing Alex Chui, it's not the step family shit.
Oh.
Yeah, well...
Oh, no.
I mean...
Oh, no.
Mike, don't you dare fucking justify this.
I'm not justifying it. No, I'm just saying it's...
I know you're from Mississippi.
He's on...
Mississippi, not Alabama, goddammit.
Or Arkansas.
We're real specific about who we fuck in this state.
I will say that he is definitely not alone in his sentiments. Because it is a very popular topic in some areas.
Yeah, just not our areas.
Oh, God, bullshit.
Gee, Mom, you're stuck in the dryer again. Yeah. What's going on?
I think the last time Pornhub put out statistics, the most popular in Mississippi was like, wasn't like black?
Yeah, black. Yeah.
Just you know what still lives rent. You know what still lives rent free in my head is the fake one where one of them was Goth Hospital, and I'm sad that that's not a thing. Oh, and I wish it was.
It
became its own thing, and everybody's like, "Why don't we have this?"
Yeah, everybody's like, "Wait, this is a great idea. What's going on?"
You motherfuckers, start making it.
Okay, all right. So, you know, sometimes he has these titles that tell a story. So here's a sad one for you.
Oh no.
Stay away from all Russian or Ukrainian bride agencies. Hard stop. Scam.
Oh, man.
Well, notice one, he lists 2 different country ones, and 2 he said all. So this is not a once or twice learned lesson. This was a several times learned lesson.
Guys, is this why they're at war now?
I didn't even mention the fact he started a dating site.
And Ukrainian bride agencies. Is Alex Chui why they're at war?
I didn't even mention that he started a dating website.
What?
Yeah, it's he mentions it in his YouTube channel, way back in the day. But yeah, there's so many, there's so much depth to this gentleman. There really is.
Is the name of it plentyofchew.com?
Oh, no. It's called newtochew.com. Oh, my God.
All right, we got a couple more titles here, okay? I have been an alcoholic for 12 years, and I absolutely loved it. Whiskey is wonderful.
I'm glad you're admitting that, David.
I feel real called out right now.
All right, here we go. This is one that has yet to unfold. It's a prophetic dream. We'll find out in September. Okay, here we go.
2 months. Wow.
Prophetic dream. Japan will start World War III with China for Taiwan in 2022 around September.
All right, mark your calendars, people.
I don't think Japan wants Taiwan that bad.
I don't think so either. I think he's just really got a hard on for Taiwan.
And man, all those Asiatic countries just hate each other because they've been fucking each other over for decades and hundreds of years.
Go listen to old episodes. Actually, there's a current series of hardcore history called Supernova in the East. Just listen to that. You'll get an idea.
Now, is that the current one? Because I remember that one being 6 years ago.
It's not the current one, but he did just finish it.
Well, yeah, and he does take forever to do these.
Yeah, no, it only took 7 years. Literally 7 years. First episode came out in 2015.
Yeah, Hardcore History by Dan Carlin gets a high recommendation.
Definitely.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Housing crisis. Nobody wants to rent out rooms to strangers anymore.
Wow, a lot of these just really tell a story, don't they?
Yeah, really this is a story here.
Well, when you show up, someone agrees to rent a room to you, and you show up with 9 sex dolls. And they're I rescind the offer,
cases
sir.
of magnetic rings and pills.
Yeah, David, can I read the next one?
Yes.
How to help yourself if you're addicted to porn, parentheses, incest.
I like that there's a journey.
How to help yourself to the porn? How to find it?
The first step is admitting you have a sexy problem.
There is a journey, though, because he talks about how much he loves incest porn, and then he realizes, what, I think I have a problem.
But he doesn't have a problem with alcohol in his mind, so that's
he loves it.
He says it's great.
Yeah, it's great. I can drink that find incest porn?
And make shitty rings and order another $800 sex doll that I argued the poor eBay person down on.
I'm not going to lie. The alcoholism explains a lot of what we've been talking about tonight. Let's keep going.
Okay. Now, before I read these last two, of these headlines, of these YouTube video titles, which one has been the one that's, like, bothered you the most? Which has been the most disturbing to you?
I don't know. The incest porn so far.
I think, I mean, that's not great. I mean, obviously, but it's almost kind of pedestrian in say,
or is it or would you say the low birth rate one?
I would say no. Maybe they get rid of democracy.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, well, I'm gonna blow both of those away now.
Are you?
Yes. I stalked this woman 32 years ago in high school, comma, and then I had to redact the name because he actually put her name in the video.
Holy shit.
Right.
So he's like, what, 20? 18?
This was 32 years ago. He's 51 now.
Yeah, so...
Jesus H. Christ.
Yep. I stalked this woman 32 years ago in high school, comma, name redacted.
That's...
Oh, yeah, in high school. I didn't catch that part.
I was
looking at the other topics.
I don't have a joke.
Yeah, no, this is like the darkest...
That is the most off-putting thing he has said.
Mm-hmm.
I have a joke. Want to hear the punchline?
Alex Chui going to jail?
No, just Alex Chui.
All right, and then I figured I'd wrap up with just a fun little, nice, light, breezy one. Prophetic dream. Christine the killer car will be the Antichrist after Biden.
Does he? Is it?
Does that mean Biden's the current Antichrist?
I didn't know there was an election for it.
Well, that's what the president's about, right? You're just electing the Antichrist.
Maybe it's Dread Pirate Robert rules?
I don't know. I'm just bothered now.
Maybe it's like a Highlander thing. There can be only one.
Ooh.
Hey, Kevin, didn't we go to a con that had the Christine car?
I don't remember that.
What car was at that convention? The last one, you and me and...
Oh, that was a replica of the car from Supernatural.
No, that was a...
Oh, did they have a Christine? They may have had a Christine.
I don't know if it was a Christine or a screen. I thought it was a screen-used Christine.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really remember. There's been a lot of bourbon since then. Well, that's it for this episode.
Because you had to pay to see it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I remember not paying to see it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the one that we got the picture of you in the TARDIS.
Oh, that was the first con here in town, and the last time I went.
It was on the coast. Yeah, I was on the coast.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, that's it for part 2 of Alex Chui. Holy shit, that's a lot. That is
wow.
My brain is stupider, and it's not because of the alcohol.
I gotta cope with the fact that I share a planet with this guy, and that the planet is formed by friction.
We don't have to share the planet with him.
What, are we leaving?
Maybe.
With the teleporters.
Okay. Or
he gives you the instructions on his website.
That's true.
Or we can just shoot him to the moon.
Ooh, well, he'll go straight through the hologram. Okay. So... right. Well, that being said, we got some questions to close out the episode with. So, first question from Sam. Again, Sam, thank you for joining. Sam asks, with inflation on the rise, which cryptid, besides Bigfoot, would you be least surprised took up a job in construction? And I'm gonna say the slide rock bolter, the giant whale that lives on the side of a mountain, being used to dispose of industrial waste and materials. Like they get the dumbest guy on the construction site to go by with it, and it just eats it like a Terry Gilliam cartoon.
I appreciate how in depth your answer is.
Well,
I really do.
I had some thought, so. Mike, how about you?
I could see a bunch of Greys walking around with high-vis vests and hard hats with little clipboards.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. That sounds adorable.
I was going to say that with the Kentucky Goblins.
Oh my god, that would be great. Just him running around chewing on everything. Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys had such cute ones, and I'm sitting here picturing just murder from a rock whale. Mountain whale. If you don't know what the slide rock bolter is, look it up. So, Ghost Forge asks, and somebody may have to explain this to me if anyone else understands it. This one's for all the hosts. Now, unfortunately, this is related. If Alex Chui lived in a cultivation/wuxia setting novel, which archetype would he be? An arrogant young master, a scheming devil pacting merchant, an alchemist prodigy, eternally youthful sect elder, or a mortal toiling away in the rice paddies?
So wuxia is so wuxia is like fantasy martial arts epics.
So like Crouching Tiger.
Yeah, or like Hero with Jet Li, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
What about Avatar?
Which
no.
Avatar?
Last Airbender.
No, because that's not from China.
Yeah,
it's definitely influenced by it, but no, like if you've ever seen some of those Chinese MMORPGs where it's a lot of like the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Alex Chui would be the comedic relief pervert.
You know, I like that, but I'm going to say, and this isn't related to that necessarily, but like the type of character he'd be. David, do you remember in the first Gamera movie when the old man was outside and Gamera goes flying by and that old man goes, "Perhaps that's one of those UFOs I've heard so much about lately." Because he's drunk off his ass? That's him.
I just watched that the other day, too. So.
Awesome. Same here.
Timely. Gizmoplex, I assume, right?
Oh, of course.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You want him
honestly
to be an
could see
prodigy, don't you?
I could see him sliding into any one of these roles because he is kind of a puzzle as a person in a lot of ways. Because there's times where he's very self-aware of the way he's kind of like portraying himself, which may imply that like he's kind of putting on an act. You just don't know. Like one of the videos I didn't list in that list was him talking about being on To Catch a Predator, because I think he was joking, but the thing is, I don't know if he's joking or not.
Yeah, this is creepy as fuck now.
Yeah, so he could be any one of these. He could be any one of them. So
have a seat. Would you like a cookie? All right.
No, does it come with a Gorgeouspil?
So we've got one other question. David, where did you dig this one up?
Okay, this was on 4chan's cooking board, because I spent a lot of time on the 4chan cooking board. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and read the post.
Sure.
Oh shit, aliens just showed up. They demand that you present them with either a dish or a course of dishes that fully represent what Earth has to offer from a culinary perspective. What food do you serve our alien visitors to represent the entire planet? You have full access to any ingredient or equipment you want. Beverage pairings are not required, but encouraged. So, what would you serve the visiting alien dignitaries?
Jello pudding and Kool-Aid.
So I have to make it myself, though.
No, you don't have to make it yourself. You just have to come up with what you're going to serve them, because it's supposed to represent the best Earth has to offer.
Let's say you have Kitchen Stadium at your command from Iron Chef. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And as said, Jello pudding and Kool-Aid.
Okay.
So you're going to doom us all. You're going to doom us all.
Goddamn right I am. But also, just on the off chance that they're like, this is really fucking good, actually. I mean, it's sweet. They love strawberry ice cream, motherfucker. I'm playing to their weakness.
Yeah, but what if it, like, it's some other aliens that showed up. It doesn't say what type of aliens.
Like the Grumblaxians or something. Well, fuck it. I've doomed us.
Yeah.
Good. Fuck us. I mean, not really. I mean, unless you're into that.
Or maybe they want to eat ass.
I would say waffles.
Ooh.
Because if they don't like waffles, we don't deserve to live as a species.
If they don't like waffles, they don't deserve to live as a species.
So I'm going to give them 3 sandwiches.
Okay.
A turkey sandwich, a hot dog, and a taco.
A taco?
Yeah, a taco's a sandwich.
So wait, so are you gonna paradox them into submission?
I just want to mostly fuck with people who are listening. Just, is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a taco a sandwich? I just want to mess with people.
Well, a hot dog is obviously a sandwich because it's 2 pieces of bread with meat between it.
No,
right?
No, it's not. It's 1 piece of bread that's split down the middle.
Yeah, guess what? 2 slices of bread are 1 piece of bread split down the middle.
Yeah, but
now, what if you go to Subway? They don't cut
through.
Look,
they don't cut all the way through your
sandwich.
A hot dog has more in common with a taco than a regular sandwich.
I'm a beat your ass with my
But what about?
So you're saying you're an ingredient purist, not a structural purist?
Yes.
So anything with bread and meat.
Yeah.
So is a what's that thing that like the meat with the biscuit on top? Not a shepherd's pie, but there's some kind of thing like that. Is that a sandwich?
I don't think so because the biscuit. Wait, is the biscuit separated? Is it open?
What about a pasty? Or a
technically yes.
Or a calzone. Is a calzone a sandwich?
Oh yeah.
What about a pizza?
That's an open-faced sandwich pie.
What if you fold the pizza in half?
The pizza is a pie.
What if you take the pizza slice and fold it in half?
That's a sandwich. You have transformed it from a pie into a sandwich.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologize for Kevin for being so wrong. I hope you do not unsubscribe and do not hate us. Direct all questions, inquiries, and hate mail to Kevin the Bastard.
Yep, just hit me up. Just hit me up at SupernatPod. Tell me how wrong I am about sandwiches. I don't give a shit.
I like how we're just going to gloss over the fact that I said the taco, the hot dog, and a turkey sandwich are all sandwiches.
Well,
very deliberate trolling on my part.
Here's the thing: you started it, but I doubled down.
The double down was a sandwich, and that didn't even have bread. That was 2 pieces of chicken.
That was not a sandwich.
That is an affront to God. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that is.
I tried it when it came out. I went with a buddy, and we're like, we're going to do it. We're going to do this double down.
Yeah, I tried it.
The most horrid experience of my life.
What? You hated it?
Yeah, I absolutely hated it.
I didn't hate it, but it wasn't great.
Kevin and I liked it. I mean, it wasn't the best thing ever, but it was fine.
Look.
But you can't wear hats. Why should I trust your opinion?
Exactly.
Here's my thing about the double down. All right, if you have the double down and take taste out of it. On general principle, if this were biblical times during the tabernacle before the first temple, and you brought a double down in front of the tabernacle and the cloud was there, a laser would come out and wipe you the fuck out.
And I think they would have made you the new god.
No, because there was bacon on it.
Well, you know. But bacon.
Yeah, but Jews.
I know, but
I'm just saying they can't eat bacon, so
they don't know what bacon is, so they probably would try it and really like it.
And then God would wipe all of them out.
Oh yeah. But,
wow, this got really fucked. Okay.
So
we're back, baby.
But the taco thing, I can't even let slide.
No, taco.
I mean, it's not on bread, so it's not a sandwich.
I don't. A taco is a taco is a taco.
But a flour tortilla can be used as a pastry for a pie crust, apparently.
No. Look, that just goes to prove how wrong Alex Chui is.
Soft tacos are an affront to God too.
You can fuck yourself.
I'm just trying to get us to a full 2 hours.
Tune in next week for Food Fight Part 2.
It is. We are heading up on 2 hours, so we're going to go ahead and end it here.
As much as like goading you both into arguing after the brain cancer you've subjected me to tonight.
This is revenge. I understand that.
A wounded dog bites hard.
Yes, it does. Well, look, thank you, everyone. Thank you. It's over. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We really appreciate all of you that have joined us in the Discord. If you are not in the Discord, head over to supernatpod.rocks and join us. There is a link in the top menu. There's also a link to our Patreon. We have got bonus Patreon-only episodes coming out. The latest one, me and David talk about ancient aliens. Sort of a precursor of what's to come if I can finish that fucking book. We have also got some other things planned for the future with it, so please check it out. Consider joining at any of the levels, and we will see you next week for more Supernatural Selection. So until next time, stay safe and stay frosty. Goodbye. Taco ain't a sandwich.
And that's the gospel truth.
Damn it.
I'll remember. Just get the jelly boobs.
Jelly boobs.
Jelly-filled breasts.
Heated dolls and jelly boobs. Maybe that's the episode.